Hi, my name is Brigette Berger-Raish. I'm the Director of Engineering and Public Works for the Village of Wilmette. It is with my sincere and deepest thanks to APWA for this honor in receiving the Top 10 Public Works Leader of the Year award, along with a heartfelt thanks to you, John Hines, my professional mentor and friend, for nominating me. John introduced me to Public Works and APWA when I was in college at Marquette University 30 years ago. And thankfully he hired me as an engineering intern at the Village of Barrington. He's had a positive influence in my career ever since. For those of you who don't know me, I was born and raised in Green Bay, Wisconsin, which may or may not make me a Packer fan. And my love for the green and gold is very much recognized by APWA because even my 1999 Lake Branch presidential plaque has the Packer logo engraved on it. When I'm not at work, I have several major loves: my mom and dad, my wonderful husband Tommy, and my two fur babies, Rosie and Miley. And to stay healthy and keep my sanity in check, I have a passion for fitness and particularly kickboxing, which I fortunately have not had to use on any contractors yet. I'm just kidding. Preparing an application for a Top 10 Public Works Leader Award was a very introspective experience. It is truly the process of telling the story of one's professional life. In school, I was always good and enjoyed science and math and problem solving, so I knew I wanted to be an engineer. But back in the 90s, and probably even now, women were the minority in public works. I hope I can inspire the young women of today to pursue a career in public works. For me, the story begins and ends with the amazing people that have surrounded me in my career. Being director is like being the coach of the team. I call the plays, but they do the hard work, and I'm so grateful to each and every one on my team. This is particularly true for the talented and hardworking men and women in Wilmette's Engineering and Public Works Department. To me, they are my work family, and they bring much joy to the workplace. They are also a winning team that delivers outstanding service and successful construction projects for the residents of Wilmette. In thinking about this award and what message I wanted to convey, I focused on my role as director, which for me means more than being a coach. It's being a cheerleader for engineering and public works. So I wanted to share what I love most about this profession, to inspire some new careers, and for those of you who have been a frontline worker for a long time, to hopefully confirm why public works is the best game in town. Public Works is one of a handful of careers where no 2 days are ever alike. How many people can actually say that? There's a lot of words to describe the emotions I've went through in my career, but I can assure you that boredom is not one of them. This means that I'm constantly learning, growing, and being challenged, which along with kickboxing keeps me energized. Secondly, Public Works is so unique because when we are at the top of our game, scoring points left and right, our fans are silent. Streets are cleared of snow, we have water to use, and our trees are properly maintained. But sometimes the services Public Works works so hard to provide are taken for granted. That is why I see my role as Public Works cheerleader to be so important. I work hard to confirm my team's incredible value that they bring Wilmette's residents every single day. And it sounds cliche, but they really do improve the quality of life for everyone they serve. Finally, how cool is it that we are problem solvers that get to build projects from concept to completion, being at the ground floor to define and understand a problem, and then work collaboratively with the elected officials, the stakeholders, and other team members to develop and fund a solution, and then finally being able to build a project is just the most amazing part of what we do. And one of the advantages of being in the same town like I have for 20 years in Wilmette is that I can drive around town and see my fingerprints all over this town. The work I've done here and the projects that I've built will not just benefit the residents here today or tomorrow, but generations of future families. My opportunities in Wilmette have been immense, from major road projects like the $20 million reconstruction of Sheridan Road to major flood mitigation projects like the $70 million neighborhood storage project that we're currently building. Every project that I've worked on holds a special place in my heart, and the harder and more difficult the project, the greater the sense of pride and accomplishment. Of course, I did not accomplish anything on my own, so I'd like to give a special shout out to the consultants and the contractors who helped deliver these projects. My last thought is to leave you with a quote from the great Vince Lombardi. The achievement of an organization are the results of the combined effort of each individual. Finally, thanks to everyone that has believed in this little girl from Green Bay, Wisconsin. And while I said I wanted to keep things professional, go Pack Go!